So there are 12 thrones on top of Mount Olympus. Now everybody agrees there are 12 thrones. The big disagreement is who sits on them. I've given you a list of the big 13. One story is that boring Aunt Vespa decided to retire and go back to her home and hearth and open up a throne for Dionysus so he wouldn't be so angry and go around killing people. My bet is the story writers just got tired of not writing about her, so they just kind of retired her. There are other lists as well. Hercules shows up on some lists as sitting on one of the thrones. There's lots of different lists, but the ones that we're sticking with are the ones that I've worked through, and I've given you that chart. The fact that there are 12 thrones doesn't mean that other people, other gods, can't hang out in the throne room. Sometimes there's a standing room only in the throne room. Hades shows up quite often. He's not technically an Olympian, although he is Zeus's brother because he lives in the underworld, right? He doesn't live on Mount Olympus. Persephone, when she's back home with her mother Demeter, is oftentimes on Mount Olympus, just kind of hanging around. Eros, that's Aphrodite's son. The Romans called him Cupid. He often hangs around in the throne room. And it's true that Heracles, the Romans called him Hercules, is often just kind of sitting around, maybe on the floor, just kind of hanging out. Sometimes humans are there. Tantalus is a human who often hangs out in the throne room, and we'll be talking about Tantalus pretty soon. But that's a quick look at the Olympians. All 13 of the 12 Olympians.